So hey guys, this is a new video, and sorry that I didn't make a video yesterday, but honestly, the devs kind of screwed me over yesterday because of the fact that, well, once they updated, since I had Chojito on my team, I was fucked. Basically, I couldn't log in for the whole day. I had to wait until they finally got this thing out, which is the latest patch, and it doesn't want to show. But as you may have known by now, it's fairly obvious. It's Kurotsuchi and the Tsuchikage event. So, if you're gonna want to get them for diamond, at least for the Tijukage, you're gonna have to drop some serious cash. Right around now, I'm not exactly sure about how much, but it is a very, very large amount. I would try to show you, but this just doesn't want to work with me. But in the meantime, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna be doing over this event. So as you can see, I only have 9 gold. That's a significant amount less than what I used to have. And as you can see here, I consumed quite a bit. I got the golem, I got a lot of items basically. And the reason for that being is because okay, so a while back I said one of my biggest regrets was not getting Kurotsuchi Gold when she first came out. The reason for being is because she had a lot of items. She was at gold. She was a very powerful card, or at least compared to back then. Now, keep in mind she isn't weak per se now, but she isn't quite as strong as like say Chojiro or other items. Other cards. The thing is that since the items can go to either her or the Tsuchikage. So as you can see, Tsuchikage cloak that goes to Kurotsuchi and Inoki. The lightweight shoes, same thing, Kurotsuchi and Inoki, and the golem Kurotsuchi and Inoki. And basically what that did is that it boosted her CP up because as you guys know, if you have items for a card, the card will be massively powerful. As you can see here, I have Chojiro. I have all of his items basically, and his ninjutsu attack is 606k, and I mean his combat 2.7 mil. 2.07 mil. His HP 1.1 mil. Yeah, I mean, when you have cards like that that just have all their items at tier 4, they become extremely powerful. Now, keep in mind, I'm not gonna go for Kurotsuchi Gold. I'm not actually gonna spend anything, except for maybe on the last day. And the reason for that being is because what I want to do is honestly just get these two items, the Tichukage cloak and the lightweight shoes, up to tier 4. Reason for that being is, first of all, the Tichukage cloak is very powerful at tier 4. As you can see here, it just this normally it actually has ninjutsu attack and stamina. Now, ninjutsu attack and stamina is actually very, very important, as you guys know. And if I were to equip this to my Naruto at tier 4, he would just get a good 50k HP, a good 30k ninjutsu attack. So I mean, this would really, really help out my team. Same thing with the lightweight shoes. They give dodge and they give ninjutsu attack. So once again, that would go to my Naruto. If I were to equip that to him, that'd be another, I don't know, 20k worth in ninjutsu attack and a good 20k worth in dodge. And keep in mind, I'm being rather conservative when I'm saying these numbers simply because of the fact that I can't get them yet. I mean, I do have the tier 3 Tichukage cloak right now, but I can't refine it to tier 4 simply because of the fact that the shop isn't working right now. And what I'm gonna do right now, I already, as you saw earlier in the video before, if you're watching and not just hearing it, I lowered volume, and and there's a reason for that is because I'm gonna close the app in a second because I'm gonna try to buy something from the mine shop. Excuse me, and that should show you what I mean by it. Another thing is that I'm actually gonna get Silver Kurotsuchi. Once again, I'm not going to spend anything, but the way I'm going to do it, I already had one Kurotsuchi from the original event. I'm going to get another three, two from consumption and one from a Ninja Gold draw. So the Ninja Gold draw, apparently it's only once for the whole event. So I mean, when it came to iOS users, they were able to gold draw every day or every single time and get a Kurotsuchi. I don't know if that's going to happen now. But honestly, I'm not willing to try to spend my gold to try to do that. So I only did it once, and I got the Kurotsuchi. So I have one Kurotsuchi, so I have Kurotsuchi at bronze now, and I'm gonna need another one to get to silver, which I'm more than likely going to get tomorrow or the day after tomorrow because I want to get that the dissolution density, which is the tier 3 refining material for the lightweight sandals. If I manage to get 2k worth of what do you call it? Gold in the next few days, I may just be willing to try to get the golem, which is the tier 3 refining material for the golem. Um, but I don't have my hopes up. I mean, it's kind of sketchy. Honestly, I would want to try to get the detachment of the original world skill, but for my what do you call it? For my not my Kurotsuchi, but for my move. But that's because of the real damage. Real damage just ignores every single sort of defense. So I mean, it would be nice to use in the Ninja War, especially towards those later on what's it called? Later on levels or floors, whatever you want to call them. But the reason I want Silver Kurotsuchi is because of the fact that she gets some items at Silver, and those skills can be rather useful. Oh, also, for those of you that don't know, they're introducing the cross server mind battle. So I don't really know how that works. Basically it's gonna open on Saturday or Sunday, so I mean, we'll see how that works out then, but at the moment I don't have a lot of information about it. So I'm gonna go to the capture of the mine, and I already have a mine captured. I just missed a whole 6 days, a whole day, worth of 6 tries yesterday, because I couldn't get in. But as you can see here, they have dust release and all that. So you need 30 dust release for the tier 4. What do you call it? The tier 4, the Tichukage cloak. As you can see, it's at tier 3 here. If I upgrade it to tier 4, it gets 50k ninjutsu attack and 70k stamina. So I mean, that's just going to be awesome. I'm probably going to have to wait until after the event or during the event to try to do this. But yeah, and same thing with the lightweight sandals. I mean, right now it's only at 20k, 26k ninjutsu attack and 18k dodge. When I refine it to tier 3, it's going to get 52k ninjutsu, 51k ninjutsu attack and 41k dodge, and that's not even taking into account when I get it up to tier 4. So I mean, these items are very, very powerful. So if you have 8k lying around, maybe 9k, I would recommend for you to try to get at the very least the sandals, because once again, you just saw at tier 3 they're freaking beast OP. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure about the golem because I don't really want it, simply because it's a main weapon and I don't really have any space for main weapons. All of my guys have their weapons that they're supposed to. Naruto with the Toad Sage Scroll, Madara with his fan, Chojuro with his Harameke, Kakashi with his White Fang, my guy with his nunchucks, what's his face? Mifune with his Kurosawa. I mean, so they're all good. I mean, someday, if the event comes up again, I may just go for Gold Kurotsuchi, because I do believe she could be a very good card with all of her items. But at the moment, I'm only going to go for Silver. So once again, I'm going to try to show you what I mean by not being able to. So what they did is that they gave you the choice to, get more than one. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. So I'm going to try to buy 29 Dust Release. And we're going to give it a solid minute, I guess. I'll be talking about other stuff in the meantime, just to try to get it to, load or whatever it's saying. So basically the reason, like I said yesterday, I couldn't do anything simply because of the fact that I had Chojuro. If you had Chojuro on your team, as soon as you try to log in, your app was frozen. I guess because of the amount of files that they took away, Chojuro was just in those files, or they didn't configure it right, and something just went wrong. And if you had Chojuro, your game would freeze, and there would be no way to log in. And I was gonna try to log in into my other account, but honestly, I kind of forgot. I was a little depressed because I couldn't get the gold that I wanted during yesterday, because I missed basically 200 worth of gold, quite possibly 300, because I couldn't get into get the month card. I couldn't get in to get the, what do you call it? I couldn't get in to get the 2 times for the daily reward. I just missed basically 300 gold. I mean, they did give us compensation, which was 1,000 gold, but honestly, you did lose quite a bit if you couldn't get in. I mean, you couldn't get into the mine shop. You couldn't do anything basically. And it was rather frustrating, but they released a new patch, and I uninstalled and reinstalled it, and I mean, hopefully this will work now. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of just bad all around. So that's a solid minute or so, actually 2 minutes. So yeah, As you can see, it didn't want to load. Quickly make sure that the volume's down, because that, oh wow, that would have sucked. That would have blown your ears out. Yeah, okay, so no volume. Yeah, I think I had it at like very low volume once, like at just like shit. Okay, just like that. And when it went off, the speaker, since it was so, the speakers and the microphone is just so close together on the phone, um, it kind of just blew some people's ears out. Like, I think a comment or two said that it scared the hell out of them when it went off. I did leave a comment on the description about it, but I guess people didn't read it, so sorry. Oh yeah, so I read some of your comments saying that somebody said that they really like my videos, and I thank you for that. It's really nice that you say that. Thank you. So gonna close that. Hopefully it'll load. Reason I closed is because I don't want to accidentally reload. I don't want to accidentally like push my volume up, and I don't know where you guys lose your hearing for like 30 seconds. Let's see, right off the top of my head, you could actually buy 2 Kurotsuchis for $100, which is 3,100 gold. Honestly, is she worth it? It kind of depends. If you have her items, she could be very, very powerful, especially if you have her skills and items. But at the same time, if you don't have those, there's no real point having her at gold, because though she is rather powerful, she's kind of like Chojiro. She only has a lot of HP, not a lot of DPS wise. I mean, I know some people used to be able to deal 1 mil worth of damage, but I mean, nowadays when you have Naruto who can deal 2 million, Chojiro who can deal like 2 or 4 million if he criticals, it's not that much. So I mean, is it worth it? If you have her items, definitely. If you don't, well, she's not worth it basically. So I have another 3 minutes. We will adjust the tuning passive skill. So basically what was happening is that Chojiro's water release water formation wall was just as powerful as Tobirama's water release water formation wall. Problem with that being is Tobirama's so much stronger than Chojiro, so it never really made sense for him to be able to release the water release water formation wall, because, well, it was kind of overpowered, so it made Chojiro overpowered. What they did is they just lowered the probability of it coming out and, protecting your team. Is it bad? It kind of is, because, I mean, if you have Diamond Chojiro, you kind of want it to be good, but at the same time, it is kind of makes sense, because you just can't have somebody like Chojiro who is nowhere near as strong as the second Hokage Tobirama, basically having the same stats. It'd just be kind of unfair. So as you can see, right here, this is what I was saying. So what's her face? Kurotsuchi, she gets active skill, water release, water horn. And I really want that skill, so that's why I'm gonna get her silver. The passive skill, ultralight weight rock, I kinda don't need it, because it's for a level 105 Kurotsuchi, which is gold. So I mean, it's it's a meh skill, I guess. But yeah, sorry, this event, gonna have to cut this short. Doesn't look like I have a lot of time. But yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna quickly state out the Tichukage Cloak Tier 4. At Tier 4, if you have it at Tier 4, for Kurotsuchi or the Tichukage Inoki, it either gives 39k ninjutsu attack and 41k HP, and it also increases the petrification probability of the weight rock, which is the special skill of the Tichukage, Inoki. And lightweight boots, once again, like those massive bonuses, 81k HP, 35k ninjutsu attack, and I mean, it increases the front row's dodge and ninjutsu. Golem, 20k HP, 22k, 23k ninjutsu attack, and 50k ninjutsu defense. It's just overpowered, those items. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Tell me what you think about the event, and yeah, leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and have a nice day. Bye.